Let's begin this live broadcast by bringing you the latest from the US, where President Donald Trump has officially rescinded Hong Kong's special status and signed a legislation to sanction China for enacting the new security law in the city. Hong Kong has enjoyed a special status in trade and diplomatic ties with the United States. The high tariffs on Chinese imports, for example, are not imposed on goods from Hong Kong. The US also accords preferential treatment to Hong Kong passport holders. All these special provisions will come to an end with this executive order. Hong Kong and China will be treated as the same entity by the United States as of now.
No special privileges, no special economic treatment, and no export of sensitive technologies. In addition to that, as you know, we're placing massive tariffs and have placed very large tariffs on China. First time that's ever happened to China. Billions of dollars have been paid to the United States, of which I've given quite a bit to the farmers and ranchers of our country because they were targeted.
Trump also signed into law the Hong Kong Autonomy Bill, which sanctions Chinese officials involved in imposing the national security law. The law specifically targets banks that deal with sanctioned Chinese officials. Banks will have a one-year grace period to sever ties with such officials. China has vowed to retaliate against the US, possibly with sanctions of its own. China said that the Hong Kong Autonomy Act maliciously slanders the security law. Beijing has already imposed sanctions on 3 US lawmakers in response to the Uyghur sanctions. The relations between the US and China are in free fall as of now. The two countries are sparring over the pandemic, Hong Kong and the Uyghur crackdown. Improvement in ties seems unlikely as Trump has now ruled out talking to Chinese President Xi Jinping in the future.
Thank you, sir. I want to know, when's the last time you spoke with President Xi of China, and do you plan to speak with him in the near future?
No, I haven't spoken to him. Well, no, I don't. I have no plan to speak to him.
The US's top diplomat Mike Pompeo also joined Trump in his criticism of China. Pompeo congratulated the pro-democracy activists in Hong Kong for successfully conducting primary elections to choose candidates. He also called for a free and fair legislative council election in September this year.